Hello guys, welcome you today on my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will introduce to you one of the most simple and effective Forex strategies that you might want to use. Considering the fact that there are many Forex strategies, the most important thing is which is them are profitable and can minimize loss. So, therefore, I present to you one of the most reliable strategies that will increase your profit with a few steps. Stay with me till the very end of this video, so you can understand vividly how this strategy works. Alright, I will be using two indicators for this strategy, and I'll drop the link for both below my description. You can go ahead and download them, they are absolutely free. Without wasting much of the time, I will walk you through, step by step on how to use this strategy. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe and click the notification bell. Let's start with the installation of these indicators to our MT4 account. Open the file. Click on the Open Data folder. Open the MQL4 folder. Click on the indicators and paste those indicators anywhere you want inside. This is to remind you that these indicators don't repaint, they always stay whenever they appear. It is good to analyze when you see indicators that don't repaint. Alright, now, let's move to our MT4 account to see how this strategy works. To understand how these strategies work, you need to understand how each indicator works. Now the buy indicator, which is the blue indicator, represents the buy trend. Also, the sell indicators represent the sell trend. The blue arrow represents the buy, and the red indicators represent the sell trend. So, this is the function of this indicator. It presents the trend of the markets. Okay, now the second arrow indicates the white, which represents the buy signal, and the blue indicator represents the sell signal. So, as you can see, this is the white arrow, which is the buy signal. This is the white one, which is the buy signal. The white one, the buy signal, and the blue one is the sell signal. The blue one is a sell signal on the blue arrow, also is the sell signal. How do we combine these two indicators together? Once we get our buy trend, we have to wait for the signal before entering the market. So, this is going to be a 1 and the next is the second, the two of them work along with each other. So, on the sell trend, this should be 1, this is going to be the second arrow. Once again, on the buy trends. So, this is going to be a buy trend here. And this is going to be a signal here also. The next one is a sell trend. This is going to buy a signal where we can enter a trade. Right, the next one is a buy trend. But we did not get a buy signal. This is not a trade, we can't trade on that buy trend alone. Now, the next one is the sell trend, which is this one over here. This is the sell signal here. Once I get my buy trend, I have to look for the buy signal before I enter the trade. Now if you look at the next one over here, it's also a buy trend. Here is a buy trend. This also is the buy signal. So, these are the place we can enter our trade over here. Now, let me explain again. I have to get a buy trend first before I can buy on the trade. I need to get the buy signal. Now the buy trend and the buy signal work along with each other. Once I get the buy trend, I need to wait for the buy signal before I enter the trade. The same thing also happens to the sell. Once I get the sell trend, I have to wait for a sell signal, not a buy signal or a sell signal before they enter a trade. Now the next one is the buy trend. And this is the buy signal here. As you can see, this is the buy trend and this is the buy signal. This is a sell trend and here is the sell signal. Buy trend, but there is no buy signal over here. So, this is the sell trend and a sell signal. We can use it to enter our trades here. I believe you're able to understand my explanation of the strategy. I'm going to tell you a better way to maximize your profit and minimize your loss, using this strategy. Once we are able to analyze the market, look for a trend, either a buy or a sell market, and as we get our signal to confirm our entry, then the next to do is to enter the trade. I prefer taking my trade on a 15-minute time frame where I can get a very good entry point and exit point. Now I am going to take my trade on a 15-minute time frame. The most important thing in taking my trade is the auto recommendation arrow. That is going to be the only time I will follow on a 15-minute time frame. I'm going to tell you exactly how I am going to do that. Back to a 1-hour time frame, we'll be looking for a trade from the one I explained earlier. I'm going to look for a sell trend and I'm also confirming this sell trend with a sell signal. So, this is a sell trend, and here is a sell signal. I'm going to go ahead by using the line to demarcate the sell signal where I can start executing my trade from a 15-minute time frame. I'm just going to jump to 15 minutes now. I'm on the 15 minutes time. I'm going to pick the trade using the auto recommendation arrow. This is where I'm going to start my trade in 15 minutes time frame. If you need a stop you trade after entering the trade on a 15-minute, think 30 minutes time frame is a very good place to do that. All I do in a 30-minute time frame is getting a place to stop the sell on a 15-minute. So, this arrow in this place represents the stop of the trade. Let's do the same thing for a buy trade. From the buy trade, the first thing I'm going to look for, in a 1-hour time frame is going to be my buy trend. After getting my buy trend, the next thing I will be looking for is going to be my buy signal. If I get the buy signal where I can start entering the trade on a 15-minute time frame, I'm just going to use the line indicator, also like I did for the sell trend, to indicate where it starts from. I am going to move to a 15-minute time frame. We're going to start taking my trade from. As you can see, this is a 15-minute time frame. If I am to take a trade in a 15-minute time frame, the trade is going to start from here. So here, we're going to start picking the trade. I talked about where to stop the trade. If I have any cause to stop trade, I'm going to do is go back to 30 minutes time frame. I only stop trading on a 30-minute time frame, when all stop all sell trade. Now in 30 minutes, I'm also going to use a line to indicate the place where to stop. Let me change the color and put it to red. So, I'm going to return it back to 15 minutes. As you can see, once I take my trade from these parts of the trade, I am going to stop the trade here. Here is where to stop the trade. Now, this is another signal given to us, from this next signal in this place, so once I think I'm another trade from the side here, I'm going to go back to 30 minutes as I did earlier for the first one. So, this is where I am going to stop the trade on in 30-minute time frame. If I pick any trade from this side of the market, I should be planning on stopping the trade within this place here. I guess you're enjoying this strategy and want to give it a try. You can subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell for more indicators strategies like this. You can drop your comment below also.